Hey guys, Wolvie here and welcome back to the channel. As always, the usual disclaimer, any opinion here is mine and mine alone. So it's a bit of the video that I wanted to do last night before going to bed, but like I said, I ran into a very major problem with one of my computers, and unfortunately I have a bad power supply unit. As I mentioned in a few places, I cannot get an RM8 at this time, and that's mainly because I have a lot going on in my real life where I simply won't have time to do it before the beginning of next year at the very earliest. And part of the thing that I have going on, with an upcoming increase in my work hours at my job, I'm traveling a little bit as well as some other health issues I need to address. So it's one of those things I do need to, at least, replace the power supply unit. And if that doesn't work, I do need to, do a complete rebuild, figure out what on earth the power supply took with it, that sort of thing. So, so in the meantime, it's going to be at least a few days before I see, the computer is back up and running. But again, if it doesn't, it's going to take me at least several months to get a complete rebuild on that computer. So with that out of the way, we're going to do a bit of a funner topic here, and that is going to be resizing you see here is on the far right of the screen. It is the resize bar. Varying GPUs have it, as well as platforms, all that good stuff. This is pretty much the BIOS here, so this is where you're going to be seeing this particular feature. So now, this does help with overall performance in the end, in the sense of like, okay, the graphics card and or CPU, that sort of thing. Now, people have mentioned, things like smart access memory. So what we're going to do here is going to be a short tutorial on enabling this feature right here, is the resize bar. So we're going to click on this, and the first thing you need to do is you have to go into the BIOS, and this does depend on your the brand of your motherboard. And this is the Asus ROG Strix X570F. This does not have built-in Wi-Fi, so this is one of those where you definitely need to get a Wi-Fi card for it, should you not be able to get the built-in Wi-Fi with the motherboard. So we're going to go over here first and foremost. Again, you want to look at your motherboard's manual to get the exact spot of the resize bar feature within the BIOS. We're going to click on this. So you're going to be seeing something momentarily. It says here, if I could keep my mouse there for more than a few seconds. So basically, it says here, this is pretty much all that stuff here. So when you enable the resize bar, so this is harnessing full graphics card memory. And then if you turn it off, so it will be disabled. So we're going to click here. I'm going to turn this on. And then I'm going to figure out how on earth I could do the settings here real quick. So we're going to go, if I can see this real quick. So that's some of my specs right there. So we're going to save and exit. So like I said, this is going to be a short-ish video. So it says right there, save and reset. So we got all this stuff here, and where I'm going to hit OK. And that should reset. And that right there should reset it. So we're going to do the full-blown reboot. Now, I am not using the tripod here because I'm going to be entering my quote-unquote pin to make sure this gets back up and running. I'm going to turn on my other thing here. So I'm going to hit that. Now, the thing here is I do want to point out that I was being a bit frustrated, in sense of this particular keyboard, in sense of like trying to get it closer to me. Now, like I said, this is going to be the only computer I have out here for the time being, in sense of it completely working. Until, I figure out what's going on with my my main build. And like I said, I hope this takes a few days. Again, if the power supply, swap doesn't fix anything, it could take quite a few months, because it depends on what exactly I need to replace. Meaning that I may need to replace, things like the motherboard, memory, CPU, and storage. But I hope it doesn't have to come to that. I mean, I hope my graphics card gets spared at the very least. So that's it on that. I am looking at a few graphics cards in the sense of like which ones to go after should my graphics card kick the bucket. And sadly, it's that one right there. So it's like, and unfortunately for this particular graphics card, and this is because I bought this from a reseller, so this one I cannot RMA at all. So that's that, and that's sadly, but it is what it is. And I am done with this particular video. With Wolvie here, signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.